Why web development is still a strong career choice. The internet continues to power everything from small blogs to massive enterprise applications. Learning web development opens doors to freelancing, remote work, startup involvement, or even building your own product. With AI advancing rapidly, the nature of web development is evolving, but the demand for skilled developers remains high. Web development teaches not just how to code, but how to think logically, solve problems, and create digital experiences, all valuable in an AI-driven world. What this guide covers. This guide outlines how to start learning web development, what your path may look like, what tools and applications can help you get started, what kind of effort and time to expect before you can land a job, how JavaScript fits into the current AI-augmented world, and includes a working example of JavaScript and CSS. Whether you aim to become a front-end, back-end, or full-stack developer, this roadmap will give you a realistic picture of the journey. Understanding the foundations first. Web development is divided into two main parts, front-end and back-end. The front-end involves everything users see, HTML for structure, CSS for style, and JavaScript for interaction. The back-end handles server logic, databases, authentication, and API communication, often using languages like Python, Node.js, PHP, or Ruby. Begin by learning HTML and CSS. These are not programming languages, but markup and style languages. They're easy to grasp and give quick visual feedback, which helps keep motivation high. Once you're comfortable creating layouts and styling elements, JavaScript becomes essential. It turns static pages into dynamic applications. Learning JavaScript is still highly relevant. Despite the rise of AI, learning JavaScript is not obsolete. In fact, AI tools like GitHub Copilot, ChatGPT, and others can accelerate your learning, but they can't replace foundational knowledge. JavaScript is the only language that runs natively in browsers. It powers everything from buttons to complex UI states in apps like Gmail, Figma, or Notion. Frameworks like React, Vue, and Svelte are built on JavaScript. Knowing the core syntax helps you understand how these frameworks work and how to debug or extend them. AI might help generate code, but you need to understand what that code does, how to structure it, and how to fix it when it breaks. The role of AI in modern web development. AI has changed how developers work, but not replaced them. AI can now generate code snippets, design layouts, write tests, and even create content. But developers are needed to guide AI, validate outputs, understand requirements, and integrate AI features into real-world applications. Learning to work with AI, rather than fearing it, will make you a better developer. Understanding prompt engineering, using AI tools to scaffold projects, and debugging AI-generated code are now part of a modern web developer's skill set. But those things still rely on human insight and technical grounding, especially for maintainable, scalable software. Applications that can help you start fast. Here are key tools and platforms to use early in your journey. Visual Studio Code, lightweight code editor with extensions for HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Git, and even AI tools like Copilot. CodePen, JS Fiddle, Replit, online platforms to write and test front-end code instantly. MDN Web Docs, Mozilla's official in-depth documentation for all things web development. Free Code Camp, the Odin Project, excellent structured curriculums for beginners with projects and challenges. ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot, use AI to generate, fix, and understand code quickly. Timeframe and job expectations. If you study seriously and consistently, you can reach a junior-level skill set in 6 to 12 months. That means you can build responsive websites from scratch. You understand JavaScript well enough to manipulate the DOM, use events, make API calls, and write functions and logic. You can build small projects to showcase in a portfolio, a blog, a weather app, a to-do list, a small e-commerce site. Getting hired depends on your output. Employers and clients want to see what you can do. A solid portfolio and a GitHub account with clean, well-documented projects can be enough to land internships, freelance gigs, or even remote roles. Working example, JavaScript and CSS in action. Here's a simple interactive button with JavaScript and CSS that changes color when clicked. TML, DOGML, Meta Charset UTF-8. Title color switcher body, font family sans serif, display flex, height 100 VH, justify content center, align items center, background color FOFSO. Padding 1 rem 2 rem, font size 1.2 rem, background color H007 BFF, border none, border radius 8px, color white, cursor pointer, transition background color 0.3 ease, color ground color H0f6b3, button ID color bid, click me const button equals document.get element by ID color b10, const colors equals 007 BFF, H28A745, FFC07, DC345, Hamkin7B8. Let current equals 0. Button.add event listener click equals current equals current 1 sent colors.length. Button.style background color equals colors current. Paste this code into any .html file or online HTML editor like CodePen. It shows basic concepts: HTML for structure, CSS for style, and JavaScript for interactivity. Final summary. Web development is still a vibrant and growing career path, made more efficient, not replaced by AI tools. Start with the core technologies, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Use modern tools and platforms to practice, learn to build real projects, and integrate AI tools into your workflow. With consistent effort, expect to be job ready in under a year. JavaScript is absolutely worth learning today, both for practical application and for understanding the frameworks and tools that continue to shape the web.